I think you should.
This fight will be a giant 6-person intergender tag team fight scheduled for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is February 9th, 2019. My name is Jim Amata, being joined
by Ken Cole. Thanks for the introduction there, Ken.
Number 21 in the Fight Society, hailing from the Mindscape, Scarlett, and her partner, currently ranked number 22 in the Fight Society, out of East Valley, Ohio, Zach Hunter, and their partner, currently ranked number 9 in the Fight Society, from the French Quarter, Louisiana, the Bayou Scarecrow, Christian Noir.
You are correct, Ken. We are here at the Battlegrounds, and this is a terrifying trio in the ring right now. A 6-person matchup, and it may not bode well for the grumpy old men. Ken, the last time we saw Annabelle with the grumpy old men, they were victorious.
Jim, this creeps me out a little bit, seeing a grumpy old man with a young girl like Annabelle. It just creeps me out. She's old enough to beat her daughter.
What's really creepy is Scarlett and Christian Noir. That's a macabre combination if I've ever seen one. And of course,
I'm excited about this trio, Jim. I'm excited about seeing these guys.
Now wait a minute, the bell is rung and Kato is commandeering the microphone. Hank Hudson rallying the Battlegrounds. I love it. Noir and Crusher Hansen getting into it.
The referee Numbnuts has already lost control.
Yeah, Jay Hutchie, if nothing else, he's the closest spectator to the action.
Kato and Noir having words here.
I don't think Noir is going to psych out Kato. Kato is a 20-year pro. Kato is not going to be shaken by the psychological warfare of Noir. However, that does not take away from how dangerous Christian Noir can be inside those ring ropes, or anywhere else for that matter. And Kato taking exception to the beard of Zach Hunter.
Kato trying to play a little bit of mind games of his own there.
And it's good to see Noir is doing Jay Hutchie's job for him, because Hutchie was nowhere to be found to get Zach Hunter back on the apron.
If Noir can keep Zach...
Now wait a minute, I think Noir pulled the hair, Cam. Collar and elbow tie up here. Waist lock from Kato. Takes Noir down to the canvas, transitions into a front chantry. Nicely done.
You know why I keep saying his name is so we don't forget it with the Alzheimer's. You know that.
Wait a minute here. Noir gets caught.
Too close to the ropes to go for a pin there.
And Hutchie out of position, and he's rightfully getting reprimanded by Kato. In fact, if Kato wants to just punch Hutchie right in the face, I would love that.
I have no objections. Maybe we can hope he got the main event coming up later tonight. With the Wild, Shirley Doe, and Beastman.
That's going to be a hell of a contest.
Maybe those two can take him out.
Kato maintaining wrist control here. Noir looks for a way to escape, rolls through. Nice nip up. And that right there is why Noir is so dangerous, because he can actually go inside those ring ropes.
And you see Kato just throw a blatant closed fist. Of course, you have nothing to say about that, do you, Jim?
Well, Kato throws him right in the mush. Kato can throw hands with anybody. Big shoulder tackle. Kato, a former two-time PWX heavyweight champion, and he was also one of the most dominant stars in central Pennsylvania for several years. So Kato's durable, he's time-tested. He's been in the ring with men like New Jack. I mean, that really speaks volumes to the durability of Kato, which is why I don't think Kato is going to be intimidated whatsoever by Christian Noir.
Now, where's the
Asiatic spike.
and an eye poke?
And a very fine thumb to the eye.
Come on. These old men are taking cheap shots here, Jim.
Now Annabelle getting involved in this matchup. I don't know how wise it is for her to be inside those ring ropes with Noir. Noir will hurt anyone within striking distance. Anyone within arm's reach is in danger when Christian Noir is inside those ring ropes.
Although, the old men are doing a smart thing here, Jim. They're keeping Annabelle, I would say, the weakest link on the team out of the ring.
I don't know if you necessarily call her a weak link. She's just physically overmatched at this point. And Crusher continuing to employ the Three Stooges eye poke before he lays a heavy chop on the pectorials of Noir.
Now we see Crusher with an arm wringer.
Crusher Hansen, so resourceful and so tactful. Look at Noir using his head as a weapon, and driving his skull into the collarbone. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wisely taking Crusher to his corner, and we have a triple beat down here.
Crusher's getting mugged in the corner. Annabelle and Kato in for the save. And we got right hands for everybody. The grumpy old men and the adorable doll are taking over here.
Annabelle with a jaw jacker there.
There's a big mid-ring collision.
And we see Scarlett left in the ring here.
We know Scarlett's a psychopath, man. She's dangerous. Man, Scarlett just unloads on Kato.
And she swung that from left field.
Scarlett has no fear whatsoever. She will fight anybody, man. She is a walking mental institution.
Crusher instigating Kato in there. Now he puts a stop to Kato hitting her.
And you can hear the smack. You can hear the contact. daring Kato to take a swing. But Annabelle takes over. The element of surprise also on their side here.
And Zach and Noir poured it outside.
I think Crusher better be careful. He may accidentally dislocate the shoulder of the adorable doll.
He was looking around like a little doll, wasn't he?
Noir, Zach Hunter, and Scarlett have decided to regroup.
Shut up, Joe. You're gonna stay here. This is what's happening. Get out of here.
And so far, Ken, it may be a little surprising, but the grumpy old men and Annabelle are winning this one on points.
Now we see our first look at Zach.
The roughneck, Zach Hunter, is just a real nasty individual.
You know,
Zach Hunter.
Jim, he showed a lot of potential, and being with Christian here, I think it might be his best shot at proving himself here.
These two fit together perfectly. They are two nasty, violent individuals, no question about it. Side headwalk from the veteran Crusher Hansen, a 5-time PWX heavyweight champion, former NWA national champion as well. Hunter looks for a way to extricate himself. Shoots Crusher off here. Big shoulder tackle from Hansen. And this is Crusher's wheelhouse. He's going to work with those heavy shots. And you can hear it there. Follows him in, nice transition. Classic Hansen offense right here. He has made a career.
Crusher going for the pin. He's holding the ropes too, Jim.
And there is no disqualification, so again, Jay Hutchie completely botching the rules. Can we please fire this moron? Hansen hooks up Zach Hunter. Textbook snap suplex. It's elementary, but it's effective. Back press here. Hansen, I believe, got a little too confident there. Did not hook the leg. Now, Ken, let me ask you something. I mean, you've followed this sport for more than 2 decades. How have you seen the career of Crusher Hansen evolve over the years? How has he been able to withstand over 2 decades inside the squared circle?
In my opinion, Crusher changes with the times. I mean, when it was hardcore time, Crusher did the hardcore. When it's wrestling, Crusher can wrestle. He adapts to the situations, Jim.
And that's probably why he and Kato have fit together rather seamlessly as a tag team.
Kato the same way, yes.
In fact,
10 minutes on 10 minutes.
the experience and adaptability of the grumpy old men is probably what makes them a formidable team here in 2019.
I mean, if you look, both guys are tag team specialists.
Wait a minute, Noir got a shot in, and Zach Hunter, that's what I'm talking about right. That is the nasty side of Zach Hunter as he tries to separate the shoulder of Kato there.
He saw an opening and he took it, Jim.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, it's fist up, throw down, brother. With the competition we have here, with the rankings and whatnot, if you have an opportunity, you must exploit the advantage. Absolutely correct. And the teddy bear is on it.
Somebody's taking home a souvenir.
And Annabelle looks very upset, but trust me, she's got bigger problems than stuffed animals right now.
Christian working a nerve hole.
And Crusher's not going to take this one. And Noir cannot allow himself to develop tunnel vision. He's in there with Kato.
He's feeling that double chop on the back though.
And if you get hit in the spine.
Kato went to the wrong corner.
Well, certainly Kato's got to be disoriented after that nerve hold, as you said.
We see Scarlett taking over on the shoulder.
And this is where a six-person situation, this six-person scenario, it becomes that much more difficult to fight your way out of an opposing corner. And Kato is in the absolute wrong part of town right now.
Crusher trying to get this crowd behind him. Kato fighting with one hand here.
Ken, this may be a matter of time because, as you mentioned, the damage to that shoulder, Kato clutching that shoulder. And that may be an injury to the rotator cuff or the deltoid. As Noir, the vicious, nasty side of Noir, just trying to grind down on Kato here. Hammerlocks the arm, completely neutralizing Kato, and also trying to twist and contort the neck.
Noir rolls him over. It's a 1 count only.
Kato looks like he may not have use of that arm right now. Oh, man! Scarlett kicked Kato right in the side of the face. That was right in the temple.
Kato's had enough. That kick woke him up.
And he just planted Noir. Kato got kicked right in the temple. You saw his head snap back. And you're right.
Kato gets the Panic Crusher in.
Kato realized he was in some real danger there, and he got out of there quick. I'm telling you, Ken, this trio of Noir, Scarlett, and Zach Hunter are violent, and they are dangerous.
Scarlett head first into the second turnbuckle.
Scarlett may be missing some teeth.
We see Annabelle going
Where's
up.
Annabelle going? Annabelle's on the top.
Crossbody. Annabelle with a pin.
Shoulders down.
Scarlett with the kick out.
Ken, this matchup is turning into a war here. We've got bodies everywhere. They're fighting all over the place in the battlegrounds.
I guess we're going to call the girls legal.
Wait a minute, Hansen's back in the ring now. Scarlett's surrounded here.
The old men are calling for the DDT.
Wait a minute, here's MtOSHA Incorporated. This is not their matchup. They have no cause to be out here, but they've had problems with the grumpy old men for months.
One of my favorite teams, Jim.
And wait a minute. Ken, that's Quinn McKay? And Quinn McKay just laid out Annabelle.
Ref, turn around here.
That's Quinn McKay.
Come on, ref.
Wait a minute, a cover here. Quinn McKay just jumps Annabelle. And that's a 3 count.
What a big win for this new trio.
15 seconds. Your winners, the trio of Scarlett, Zach Hunter, and Noir.
You want to talk about a wild start to this evening? We had MtOSHA Incorporated, Quinn McKay out here. What is her problem with Annabelle? Ken, there is certainly going to be more to this story. MtOSHA Incorporated costing the grumpy old men and Annabelle this matchup. It's a wild start to what should be a wild evening here at the Battlegrounds.
Approaching the ring, currently number 12 in the Fight Society, Hell
the absolute Thomas Mathis, a young man looking to make his name here in the Fight Society. And he is still carrying around the mask of Torrent Flight as a perverted trophy.
Megapixels, here's the
After a hellacious three-way matchup at the first anniversary show of the Fight Society, Brohemoth looks to rebound after his first pinfall defeat in this building. Ken, I'm going to ask you right from the start here. How will Brohemoth react?
See, I think losing the match, that probably angered him. He's going to come out here with a vengeance and brutality.
Well, certainly we're going to see how Brohemoth handles the adversity. Is he going to rebound or is he going to crumble under the pressure? And I can't believe Mathis just slapped Brohemoth in the face.
Yeah, I don't think I got to slap Brohemoth in the face.
Mathis immediately decides better of it, doesn't want to exchange strikes with Brohemoth, slaps on a side headlock. But the powerhouse that is Brohemoth, it may be a matter of time here.
Big shoulder block by Bro.
And all of a sudden, Mathis doesn't look quite as confident anymore. Certainly,
I will say Brohemoth looks like he's in better shape.
And he looks ready to go. No hesitation from Brohemoth. Mathis back to that side headlock. Gets shut off once again.
Bro using the weight advantage here.
And look at Brohemoth. Look at the raw power of Brohemoth. Mathis, the absolute into the lights. And he hits the concrete.
Bro's out here to make a statement, Jim.
I believe you're correct, Ken. Brohemoth, he may be more focused than ever.
He's here to show that one loss was Mathis fighting back on the outside.
Well, we know Mathis less than a reputable individual.
Oh, Bro with a big forearm.
Mathis will take a shortcut if it presents itself. And Brohemoth is content to just overpower and manhandle the absolute. Look out. Bro elevates Mathis. Mathis avoids the contact, saves his life, but Brohemoth hit that post very hard. And now Bro having his elbow racked against the post.
Mathis has got a game plan, taking out the shoulder of Brohemoth.
As I said, an opportunity presented itself, and Mathis, like a pit bull, latching onto the arm here. Wise wrestling by Mathis, knows he can only win the matchup inside the squared circle. And going right back to the elbow here. And look at how Mathis just twisting that arm.
Unorthodox DDT.
Wait, hooks the leg here. Brohemoth up.
I'm out, too.
Mathis going right back to the arm. Well, that's the left arm at this point, though.
Mathis seems to be sucking wind here.
Good Brohemoth with that big Ricky Morton comeback here. Firing back.
I think Mathis took time to breathe and Brohemoth saw an opening and took it.
Brohemoth charges. Huge clothesline. But Bro really favoring that elbow in the arm. Now Brohemoth boxing Mathis in the corner. Trying to drive all the air out of Mathis here. You can see that Mathis is gasping for breath.
Bro breaking out, scoop slam.
Senton misses, Bro telegraphed it and paid for it. And I'm still not sure what the hell that is. I can tell you. That was a leg drop for 2.
Well, he was able to kick out.
And Mathis may be going to look, he may be looking to hyperextend the elbow. Kind of a unique version of the Fujiwara.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
Mathis transitioned into a headlock.
Yeah, Bro trying to work his way back up to a vertical base here. Standing position. Fights his way out. Sends Mathis in. Huge lariat misses.
Oh,
that was a nasty mid-ring collision.
Bro backs him into the corner.
Mathis is favoring his ribs.
Maybe looking for that big splash.
Mathis may still be having trouble trying to catch his breath.
Mathis able to avoid the contact.
Look out, Bro going for an exploder from the apron. Mathis rains down shots, but this is risky territory. Springboard, clothesline, shoulders down. 2.5. Ken, I believe we were very close to an upset here. You would have to think that if Mathis, ranked at number 12, can defeat Brohemoth, ranked at number 2, that brings Mathis up in the rankings.
Oh, without a doubt.
That could put Mathis inside the Elite 5.
You gotta wonder, did that loss get in Brohemoth's head? Is Brohemoth thinking differently now?
How will Brohemoth react to the adversity? Absolutely.
That loss may play games with your mind. Of course, if I was in Brohemoth's shoes and I lost to Thomas Mathis, I think I'd quit wrestling.
Brohemoth counters here.
Shoots him off.
He made contact that time. Huge boot right to the sternum.
Both men down.
You know, Ken, this is as good a time as any. Make sure you continue to stay up to date with all the Fight Society action. PWXFightSociety.com, IndyWrestling.us, and of course, the PWN Network.
That's right. They do good work over there.
Mathis back down to the canvas as soon as he gets back up. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Stiff collision.
Bro connected with all that one. Bro looking to end the game here.
And Mathis Mathis got squashed. Huge exploder. And could Brohemoth be on his way to rebounding? Mathis kicks out. Ken, you have to think if Bro wants another shot at the Fight Society Championship, he cannot slip down in the rankings here. He must maintain that #2 spot.
Oh, no, he has to go on a winning streak, Jim. He has to keep winning to prove himself to the powers that be here.
Bro has him up.
Maybe looking for that Magnum driver, but Mathis is out the back door.
And Mathis, just as I said earlier, raking the eyes blatantly.
And Mathis putting all his weight into that splash in the corner.
Whoa, what agility! Unbelievable! Upset! No! Inches away. That would have been a mega upset.
That was a little impressive, Jim. I'll give him that. Like you said, it still wasn't enough to hold Bro down for 3.
Uh-oh, Ken. The gloves are quite literally coming off. I don't know if Mathis wants to waste time posing. You're in there with the #2 ranked fighter in the Fight Society.
I didn't get all that hand gestures there.
You cannot hesitate at this level.
For you, buddy.
Bro suckered him in.
Magnum driver.
And man, that was monstrous. And
Game
that
over.
will do it.
10 seconds. Your winner, the
Ken, that was a very, very competitive matchup. Quite frankly, a lot more competitive than I expected it to be. Thomas Mathis may be on his way to proving something, but the question here is, will Brohemoth be in line for another shot at the Fight Society Championship? Wait a minute. Mathis has a chair. He blindsided Brohemoth. Are you kidding me?
I guess Mathis didn't take the loss very well.
You know, this guy is unbelievable. We need security out here. This guy should be ejected from the building. Brohemoth just had as I said, a very competitive 10-15 minute match to get blindsided with a chair like this. We need help out here. And I know it's Fight Society, but that was after the matchup. And now we're going to need some help for Brohemoth.
If Abel wins this match, Abel will be reinstated back into the Fight Society. However, if Titan wins this match, Abel must become Titan's lackey for no less than 90 days, and also Abel will remain banned from the battleground.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Introducing at this time, May Buckley.
How fortunate all of you are to get to be graced tonight by
interest.
Wait a minute, May's going to investigate. May Buckley.
That's a great.
carbon monoxide or something in here? What the hell is going on?
I do believe Abel and Tim are fighting around the ringside here. I don't know what we just witnessed, but I think we have the match here ready to start here, Jim.
I've finally been in the wrestling business too long. I'm hallucinating.
I told you it's time to get out, man.
Not quite Enter Sandman. I don't know what the hell we're listening to. But I do know that Abel is beating the hell out of Timothy Titan.
I'm sorry, can we put on Natural Born Killers? Are we doing the music the whole match? Okay, a pin.
In comes May Buckley.
Jesse, can you do something about the music?
I was totally wrong.
May Buckley is...
Jim, did you hear what he just said? He was told to let it play the whole time. And he clotheslines May.
Ken, what the hell is going on here?
This is went off the rails. Drop kick to the butt.
Hell of a call, pal.
What do you want me to say? 2 feet to the ass? Like I said, natural born killer. Tim got the flag.
Come on, Tim. I'm picking sides, pal.
I'm on that side too.
Somebody better check on May. She looks hurt.
Man, she took a vicious clothesline from Tim.
We may need help for May. I don't know where.
Can we get a rolling here? And please shut this god for awful music off.
What happened to my life?
I can honestly say in 20 years I've never seen anything like that in my life.
And for the next 20, I hope we never see anything like that.
Amen to that one. And Jim, that was all in 5 minutes. I do believe they're out fighting amongst the crowd again, Jim.
You know, Ken, let's just weigh out and let things. Some things need to illustrate themselves.
So what do you think? We don't call it?
We saw the Vaine saying like it's
Oh my god.
I would rather watch that again. He's waiting for the percent. Did he just break his neck?
We have time of 7 minutes, 25 seconds. Your winner, now reinstated back into the Fight Society,
God help us all.
now known as Abel.
Able to what?
When they ain't able to wrestle, I'll tell you that.
Of all the matches I've seen, that's the most recent. Fight Society action continues next.
Introducing the first 2 days of this queen, accompanied by the chairman, Mr. Ron Starks, and he represents Series, weighing 200 pounds, he is Heat in the Flesh Chamber.
Fight Society action here on IndyWrestling.us and the PWN Network. My name's Jim Amato, your classic Ken Cole.
All right, guys, we got a problem.
Oh, we got more than one.
OSHA regulations prohibit wrestlers under the influence of alcohol participating in a match. So OSHA Incorporated is demanding that Chief ThunderBear take a breath test prior to this match.
Oh, well, I bet you he's over the legal limit, Jeff. I guarantee you happy hour's over the limit. That dude's been drinking since I got here.
I think happy hour sat through our last match. He needed some relief.
Needed something harder than a beer.
I think we're going to dub this match the most randomized six-person tag in Fight Society. But it is certainly an opportunity for some unranked fighters to officially earn their spot here in the Fight Society. On one team, you have Chambers, Happy Hour, and the Chief. On the other side, you've got OSHA Incorporated and the...
So Happy Hour, Chief ThunderBear, Chambers will not have any alcohol.
As I was saying before I was so politely interrupted by Hank Hudson, OSHA Incorporated and Quinn McKay and this young lady has been making a ton of waves. The Ace Steel product has also studied extensively at the Ring of Honor dojo and frequently appears for AAW out of Chicago. So,
but let's not forget, she caused Annabelle a match earlier this evening.
Yeah, we've seen Miss McKay here earlier in the evening, so she certainly is looking to make an impact any way she can. Very well traveled. She is a rising rookie in the world of professional wrestling.
I do believe Happy Hour's taking a sobriety test. Well, that didn't last.
Sammich backs Happy Hour into the corner. And Sammich is just a nasty, vile individual. You can see the head ricocheting on the impact. Pesky Ronnie Starks on the outside there.
That's the foreman. You will address him as the foreman, or you will be in violation. Do you hear me, Jim?
Did you say something? I think Miss McKay better be careful around the foreman.
Happy Hour moves to tag the Chief.
And Chief ThunderBear.
What double teams?
Of Cherokee and Sioux descent is very proud of that heritage, really uses it as a motivational tool.
Sammich makes a tag and rolls to the outside. We see Destin Vaine in the ring with the Chief.
Destin Vaine goes low immediately. I don't even know if the Ancient Cherokee and Sioux would. Oh no!
Yeah, I believe so.
And Chief ThunderBear,
I think Chief may have hurt his knee on that
and he
landing, Jim.
landed very awkwardly. I thought he may have dislocated a kneecap.
Yeah, that hurts. Thanks, Jim.
Can he get up on it?
I'm surprised Chief ThunderBear is standing. That was a nasty, dangerous tumble to the canvas there.
Chief going for a pin.
I thought we were going to see a flash victory here.
Chief tagging in Chambers. I really thought he hurt his knee, Jim.
No, I was convinced. Things are going from bad to worse here for Destin Vaine. Spinning heel kick from Chambers. He is unorthodox.
Chambers telling him to tag. And Quinn comes in.
Quinn McKay, she's not backing down from Chambers. This young lady, or maybe she is backing down from Chambers. She may have thought better of it. And perhaps that was the plan all along. Sucker Chambers in. Because I'm going to tell you right now, behind those beautiful eyes, Miss McKay has some very evil intentions.
And she tags out.
You know, aside from competing regularly in Chicago, around Baltimore, Quinn McKay also very meticulous with studying internationally as well. Cites Bull Nakano as one of her inspirations, who was also a very fearsome lady, if I can say so. And I really believe, Ken, to be honest with you, that's what's so intriguing about the Fight Society concept. We've seen fighters come in from all over the place. Perhaps Quinn McKay could be eyeing an Angel Gate debut sometime soon.
Who knows, man? I wouldn't mind seeing her there.
Of course, the next time we're in the battlegrounds for Fight Society, March 9th, and then again the return of Angel Gate, March 23rd. So make sure you stay tuned to pwxfightsociety.com for all the details on that.
MtOSHA showing why they're one of the best tag teams in the area.
Down across the lumbar region.
They have cut the ring off the Chambers. They've kept it on the one side, and they're doing quick tags, double teaming him, Jim.
Elementary but effective tag team wrestling. There's a reason that's Tag Team Wrestling 101 right there.
I like what they're doing here. And then you see that? Chambers tried to get their corner. Vaine grabbed him and drug him back to their corner. Great Tag Team Wrestling.
Isolating their opponent.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
This may be a matter of time here, Ken, because MtOSHA and Miss Quinn McKay have been one step ahead of their opponents thus far.
You got to credit that to being from the foreman, Ronnie.
I wouldn't be that presumptuous.
I missed the finish line.
And notice how Destin Vaine kept Chambers in their side of the ring before Quinn McKay made her way in, continued the offense. That's the way you maintain control of a matchup.
What is Chief doing? Chief's more worried about the fans than he is the match.
I believe this entire scenario may be a little disorienting from the Chief. I mean, look at Chambers. He's one flew over the cuckoo's nest goofy.
Quinn maybe set up a mind straw.
Shoulders down.
And you see Happy Hour Chief not helping their own cause here.
And what the hell is the Chief doing? quite frankly, Ken, I don't want to sell Chambers short, but his team is completely disoriented, and MtOSHA Incorporated tag team continuity is what they bring to the table.
Neckbreaker, this could be it. Chief's gonna lose one on the crowd here. Chief's having problems with guys in the front row there.
But Chief is hurting his own team. Well, clearly, Chief is not a tag team specialist. I mean, that.
Is Chief really a specialist in anything?
My point is, MtOSHA Incorporated, more experienced, that they are tag team continuity through and through.
Chambers again goes for the tag, and Sammich cuts him off. I mean, if you looked up tag team wrestling in a dictionary right now, it would be a picture perfect of MtOSHA.
Oh man, that was a rough landing.
Chambers able to kick out after being dropped on his head.
Oh, wait a minute, Sammich takes down Happy Hour and ThunderBear.
Are you saying sandbagging?
And there's nobody for Chambers to tag to.
I just don't think that the trio of Happy Hour, ThunderBear, and Chambers, they're just not on the same page. They're not reading the same book.
We see MtOSHA setting something up here.
Quinn McKay. Oh man, that was
Nice triple team maneuver. Rope break. What this was Fight Society? There's rope breaks now? I can't keep the rules straight, I'm sorry. And Chambers is openly getting to his corner here. Nobody's stopping him.
Wait a minute, tilt-a-whirl satellite head scissor. Beautiful nip up into the bulldog.
10 minutes gone, 10 minutes.
Where's the Chief going? Chief's out here, he's walking away.
Blockbuster. Hooks the leg.
Was that a warpath dance around the ring? I don't know what the Chief doing.
We've got Quinn McKay in the ring, and you're watching Chief walk around the outside. This thing is completely broken down. Hey Ken, who's legal?
I'm going with Chambers and McKay.
Wait a minute, here comes Crusher Hansen, Annabelle, and Kato, the grumpy old men. Annabelle's back.
Are you kidding me?
Annabelle wants revenge on Quinn McKay. DDT laid her out. Grumpy old men to the rescue. Annabelle puts Chambers on top of McKay. Nick Davidson back in the ring.
And time at 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Your winners, the trio of Chambers
happen at the Fight Society.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.